Good morning, YouTube. This is Man with George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bottom Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, folks, last night was I think the fourth show for women's bodybuilding for the season. As you know, we had the Vancouver Island Showdown, we had the Indy Pro, we had the the New York Pro. Well, actually, the fifth show. We had the Toronto Pro, so it's the fifth show for women's bodybuilding for the season. And I'm sorry, this show was very disappointing. I mean, this was a disappointing lineup. And we only had two competitors. We have in here Miss Kelly K Fever. If I got her name wrong, I want to apologize. This was her pro debut. And here we had Danielle Willis, who was this her second pro bodybuilding show since last year, when she competed at Savannah Pro. And, to me, I was really, this show has been around for quite some time. Some women who have followed, they've done the show quite a few times. And some ladies I were talking on social media, they said that they should have done the show because they could have earned Olympic qualification or the points where they needed to get them into the race for point contendership. But like I said, you know what? Like my master Art Razagu taught me, be wary of your surroundings, never give up, sure footing for a killing blow. And I think this is what a show where could have got some ladies opportunity to compete in the Olympia. We all know that situation happened with Stephanie Fletcher. She's out because of her foot injury. So this was a show that Stephanie could have won. So anyway, you had Kelly and both Danielle, and we all know pretty much who was going to win it. And like I said, I predicted it was going to be Danielle, because Danielle, even though she doesn't have the size as a female bodybuilder, is she earned her pro card as a physique competitor about 3 years ago in 2019. And with Kelly, she's much older, and it's a lot harder for older women to bring in that size and definition they need. It can be difficult. Um, and like I said, the thing is about, like I said, Danielle, she just needs to bring in more size in her lower half. Her quads and legs are still a bit small. Her conditioning should be a little bit more tighter. It's just that in bodybuilding, compared to physique, it's about conditioning more in physique. But with bodybuilding, it's conditioning and size. Those are two things that are important. I mean, like I learned from Mrs. Melanie Horton, the muscle bellies are important. You have that size, that growth, that's really important. But like I said, all they had to do is come in just good enough condition for one of them to qualify for the Olympia, and that's what happened with Danielle. She came in good enough condition to qualify the Olympia. So anyway, next up we have here the lineup for the physique division. And it's deep. I think it was 17 ladies this show, and that's a lot of bodies. I mean, I'm telling you, as you know, there's been women's physique have more shows than women's bodybuilding. They have shows which there's no women's bodybuilding, and physique's kind of in the spot with women's bodybuilding. So this is one of the shows, as you know, Omaha Pro. It only has the two women's pro divisions, that's women's bodybuilding and women's physique, and it's also a pro am show. So 17 ladies are, and the winner of the show is one Miss Chelsea Worst. If I got a name wrong, I want to apologize. I felt some women were going to be in top contenders, but I was wrong. Most definitely one person I thought was going to win was who took third is right here is Amanda Machado. Machado. She competed last year at the Omaha, and she took second. So I thought she come in the right condition, she could take third, but it was taken by the name. Second we went to what's it? Joaquin we'll get the name right. John Quinn Barrow. I just her name is I'm trying to get her name right, but like I said, she took third, and then the rest of the nice was I think you have Natalie Ray Wolf, who took fifth, and also I believe what's her name? I'm getting it. Maria CC Barbara, who took fourth, who competed at the Ultima show. So I think this was maybe the debut for Chelsea. So hey, she did good. I mean, she took place. So anyway, congratulations to Chelsea, for winning her show. I mean, her division. So she's going to the Olympia. It's going to be a tough lineup. You got Sarah Vilgus, you got Natalia Guejo, who are the top two. If you also, Brooke Walker was working the show because I was looking at some videos here and there was posting. She was working the show as she was doing interviews and working on the stage. And Brooke Walker has announced that she's not competing at the Olympia this year. So that third part spot is gonna be a great opportunity for anybody. All you gotta do is come in just good enough condition, just get past the other team women and get third place. Because now Brooke, she gave up her third place, some placing to focus on other things. And also want to say shout out to Danielle Willis. She's an impressive woman. I think Danielle has a good qualities about her. I mean, but like I said, you're going to Olympia, the biggest stage. I think the rest of the year you need to focus on just bringing your conditioning in, putting on more size. You get at least because the Olympics not till December, so you got at least 5 months to really, 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 really grow. I mean, she should have took the time off this year and focus on bringing in her conditioning and bringing in her size. But she really just jumped on this show. I think she probably figured it was an opportunity to win for Olympia. So, like I said, she took it. She took the opportunity. And that's the thing is, ladies, you got to take the opportunity when it's given to you. Knowing that, I know some ladies think that Stephanie's going to do a show, but even feel like Stephanie's going to do a show anyway, you should have took the opportunity anyway. You would have, like I said, when I was talking with one lady, she said that one thing is where she was like hours away from the show. But the fact was she had to get all paperwork and everything done and pay for this and that, but it was a little too late. And I'm sorry for her and all the other ladies who did thought about that. When they saw this lineup, they should have took advantage of it. Anytime there's a chance to take advantage to get Olympic qualification, you should take it. Don't miss out. Especially if you've done a show quite a few times, hadn't done well in the past. You could possibly have done well this time. So no hard feelings. But the fact is, anytime there's an opportunity to take a chance, you should take it. And you missed out. Sorry. But anyway, one lady who I want to give a shout out to, a lady who I've become acquainted with, I consider her a great friend. She's a special lady. This is one Miss Big Lemonade, Brittany Brooks. And, she made her return. She ain't competed since 2020. And we were talking on IG, and also we were texting each other. And she enjoyed herself. She felt she wasn't gonna place too well because the fact is, I think she got calling for third call outs. If you don't get in first call outs, that tells you that you're not going to, be in the top five. But like I said, she said she had fun. She enjoyed herself. I'm glad she enjoyed herself. Like I said, she was really ready to prep and do the shows. She back in 2020 she did a couple of shows. Ultimately, also she did Tampa Bay. And then I talked about my channel that she's battling with sickle cell. And sickle cell is a tough disease that affects some black people. If you got it, and you have sickle cell, you understand what it does to you. I don't have it, I've been tested. But I'm telling you, she was wanting to come back and compete. And now, now her job, she has the time because right now she's off from her job. She has time so she can compete and she can make the adjustments. She wants to do some more shows. And she might wait maybe later down the line and do maybe a couple more shows before the season's over. And like I said, I support her wherever she does because like I say, I'm a fan of Brittany Brooks. She's been on my channel for live streams a couple of times. We stay in contact. We talk to each other. We text each other. I just have a lot of respect for her, and I wish her the best this rest of the season. Maybe we get to see her, even if it's the right show for her, and she comes in a great condition. I think she could probably earn a qualification for Olympia or get enough points where she gets onto the scoreboard. That's the thing anyway. You want to get on that scoreboard. But like I said, congratulations to her and congratulations to all the ladies at this show. The show wasn't live stream. I think it was last year they didn't live stream for last year. And then also, I think one reason why a lot of ladies didn't jump on the show because this was not a Wing Stream promoted show. So that's one thing that was one on. It's not even on the Wing Stream contest schedule, But I would say like this again, ladies. When you see an opportunity like this, knowing this is possibly, like, even that one person thinking, oh, she's going to win the show, I would take it. Because now you have somebody who has to really step up. She earned a qualification, has to really step up to compete at the Olympia. So congratulations, ladies. Much respect to my dear friend, Miss Brittany Big Lemonade Brooks. And I hope we get to see her more and more of these women in the rest of the season. It's me, all the way George Page, a.k.a. the Emperor of Female BBing Talk. Don't subscribe. I'm out.